What is up, guys? Scottoria here, and I'm going to be showcasing one of the new unique contracts. It is, what is it called? Death to Darnaw, which is a naval contract, and honestly, I feel as though it's one of the easier ones to do, especially if you're challenge hunting. And then when it comes to like boss-specific loot and stuff, I'm not really sure 100% as to like what exactly he drops other than the chest piece that I got from this video. But we're going to touch base on that here in a second. If you do like this video and you like my content, please hit that like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate your support. And then if you have any information about this contract that I may not have covered, I may not know the answer to right now, please let me know in the comments. Like if you have like a link to like the boss specific drops for this boss, or even just the heist bosses in general, please feel free to let me know in the comments, as well as that's some valuable information for other people to come across as well. So going into this, I did pre-record this, that way I have an opportunity to kind of more talk about it instead of just like focused and like looking at it and trying to, you know, maneuver the contract itself. So going into it, if you have not done a unique contract before, essentially the way it works is you obtain it. You can actually get it from PoE trade, like you can trade for the unique map, or it drops. I noticed mine came from one of the smuggler caches, just in a map. I was in reds. I think I was on a tier 15 or 16 at the time. It was some kind of red map. However, I don't know if it is like red, yellow, or white map like oriented or not. I personally think it's probably just completely random. I'm just letting you know like the parameters in which I found mine. This particular contract in general versus like the Unbreakable, I do feel as though this one is significantly easier. The reason why I say that is because you can actually take a lot more hits when it comes to like the Unbreakable. I noticed the arena, it's easier to manipulate and maneuver some of the, and kind of time his attacks a little bit easier. However, if you do happen to get hit by him, then you tend to just die or get one shot. And I'm not referring to like you super tanky builds with all kinds of life mitigation. I'm talking about your average build, or for me in particular, a shadow like Speedy Boy. But in this one, this particular boss, I mean, he has some big hits, but I feel like it's very survivable. The arena, you can just easily maneuver around as long as you're pushing enough damage so the arena doesn't get too cluttered by some like wave pools and stuff like that. You should be good. My character right here is not like super yoked out or like super DPS heavy. I am pushing about 1 million damage over time, and that's not Shaper. So I think when it comes to Shaper, I think I'm at like, I don't know, whatever, probably half of that. So like 500,000 Shaper. So my damage isn't like super OP right now. I'm still working on getting a new bow. There's a bunch of gear I'm still working toward. But I wanted to give this a whirl, especially for your average player out there that's not like within the top 1% that's wanting to do these type of boss fights. We do kill them fairly quickly. And like I said, it wasn't super difficult. We have a couple moments where like, oh, but we handle it. We get through it and we get it knocked out. I do, like I said, I think like the Unbreakable is a little bit more difficult as far as like you get severely punished. So going into the mechanics of the way this works overall, I know I keep getting sidetracked. I'm just so excited. It's been a couple weeks since I posted a video, so I'm excited to get back with you guys. So you have no alert level, as you can see right here. You hop right into this, and you can actually take the time to open up all the chests, kill the monsters, make yourself safe, especially you hardcore players out there. It's all about being safe. And then you do only have one shot. So when it comes to like the boss kill, or if you get great items or something like that, the only way out of this is to kill the boss and survive. If you do die, there's no more portals. It's not like Delve where you could just keep paying soul fight to keep fighting the boss. It's just a one and done. You either get in there with your loot and go, get out with your loot, or you turn into a metamorph and spit it all out over the ground. I saw that Reddit post about I now sympathize with metamorph bosses whenever they spit out all their loot upon destroying them. And this league is absolutely 100%. I feel that way. This is always annoying whenever you can see that that little toxic stuff that tries to hit your lockpick guy, and you can't get it through because you're sitting there waiting on the juice to stop damaging him. But yeah, so we go through here, no alert level. Like I said, take your time. Open up loot boxes, see what's spicy for you, and then you eventually make your way toward the boss. we're gonna end up going in the room, and from there we'll kind of talk a little bit more about that. So overall, I think it's pretty good. I enjoyed this map. I keep calling it a map. It's a contract. At the moment, I believe this particular one is going for about 30 chaos, 35 chaos. I'm not 100% sure why. I think it's more challenge oriented, like maybe people trying to knock their challenges out, etc. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I want the cat with the bow tie and a monocle. That's awesome. But there's also easier challenges to get to that one. And regardless, when it comes to the actual loot that this boss spits out himself, like maybe like boss specific loot, I'm not 100% sure. Like I said before and earlier, if you guys know, if you have a link to something that showcases like which heist boss drop what items that's like specific to those bosses, then that would be wonderful information. I've been digging around on the wiki. I actually looked at the chest piece that we get from this fight, and it actually says that you can obtain this chest piece from like Jack in the Box, or there's like 4 or 5 different div cards that you can actually obtain this chest piece. So I'm not a little bit confused. I think maybe that the wiki's just not updated yet, or like maybe they're just kind of speculating, because generally speaking, from my understanding, boss specific drops you can't really get from like all those different div cards. I know certain div cards that are like specific to it, like a feral item, for example, like that div card will give you that boss specific unique. However, things like Jack in the Box and stuff, I don't believe, I mean, like I said, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe that you can normally get that from there. And then the chest piece itself is only going for like maybe 2 chaos. So like I think maybe someone knows something that I'm not aware of as far as what this dude could drop. That's what we got. That was our loot. So as you can see, we're starting to approach closer to the boss room itself. Just kind of clearing out some packs. Maybe I'm kind of at this moment I'm looking for like some safes, because usually at the end of these contracts, or I guess not necessarily these contracts, but like Grand Heist, you'll see those little safes or little, you know, chests at the end in the target room that you can open up for some more spicy loot that doesn't increase your alert level. I didn't find any in this particular case, but it was worth looking. All right, so as you can see, we walked into the boss room. Yep, just kind of doing my thing, dropping my caustic arrow. As you can see, he did his like whirling like tornadoes that spit out at me. Easy dog. You can see he winds up for his attack. So he's winding up now. And then he spits up a bunch of these like water geysers. There's the big wave. So as soon as you see that big wave come up, I usually just bolt up north. As you can see, that part of the arena is completely empty now. So you don't want to maneuver there before the big wave. So that way you can actually have somewhere to zip to. Super easy fight, no problem. We, like you see, we got the chest piece, and that's about it. Not a whole lot of spiciness going on there. So with that, let me go ahead and show you what that chest piece actually looks like here. The Admiral, like I said, is going for like 1 or 2 chaos right now. Not super spicy, but it was cool. And like I said, when it came to the boss fight, it happened so quickly that I could kind of barely commentate as to some of the hits to watch out for and maneuver. So I'm going to take that opportunity and do that now. You could see him charge up from that example whenever he's about to do a attack. Whenever he is charging up, get ready to just dash a different way, and then you'll survive all of them. We'll see the water geysers come up, just maneuver around those. And like I said, the biggest hit that you have to worry about, similar to the Unbreakable when he does his like spinny like laser move, this guy's version of that is a giant wave that comes on the screen. And like I say, when the boss fight starts, keep it down in the south. Just stay down there, so that way when you see the wave coming, you can just dash up north, and that area of the arena will be empty, and then you can just take the battle there. And by that point, you should be able to kill him. Like I said, my build doesn't have like super yoked out deeps yet. I'm pushing about 500k shaper, 1 million normal. So like it's good enough. Essentially, just a metric to kind of gauge where your build's at versus where mine's at during that fight. I like barely comfortably kill Cirrus as Awakener 8 with this build. Doesn't take too long, but it's also not like super one shot. It's like within that middle ground. So if you can comfortably kill Awakener 8, then you should have absolutely no problem whatsoever. And if you're also a skilled boss fighter, then you by all means can do it even sooner. So appreciate you guys for taking the time out of your day to come watch my video. Like I said before, if you enjoy my content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you have any information about this contract that I may not have put out, please feel free to put it in the comments to let other people know, as well as let me know, because knowledge is power in this game. So appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you again next time.